Hello there, this is Mark II, and we're going to embark on a major project. We're going to be building a Nether Railway. The plan is to proceed from my cavern and build it to the the point where we have the intersection with the Nether Fortress line. That's going to be phase one of the project. So we're going to head up there. I've already come down and I did some surveying and found that it's about 500 blocks long is how long it's going to be, at least this leg of it. Okay, there we go. And my survey mission was remarkable because I didn't get attacked by gas even once. Not a single ghast attacked me. I could hear them off in the distance, but they just weren't bothering me. They were leaving me be. So I don't know if they've decided I'm not a threat or what, but it was kind of like what I usually see other people when they're doing videos in the Nether, and so far this time it's seeming kind of like that too. This project is going to be done in several segments, so for today all I'm really looking to do is get up here and establish my my initial point over here where the train station, so to speak, will be, and that's going to be right up here. And I don't want to have a train station that I don't want to start off with a lot of climbing. I want to try to keep it at the same level as much as possible. So where's it going to be that we'll start? I think this might be a good place. So one of the things that I'm going to do is put down some slabs, because slabs are mobs don't spawn on them, so I don't want any zombie pigmen spawning on the in my area here. So that's going to require a little engineering. I'm going to widen this out the entire way. I'm going to need more picks, I know, and I'm also going to need a chest here somewhere, but I'll widen it out. One part will be the railway and one part will be a walkway. We need to put slabs up here in the overhead because of, well, that wasn't very smart. I don't want any zombie pigmen on the railroad. So while I'm on the railroad, you can't get by here, but if you're in a railway cart, you will be able to. So anyway, that's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing. This will be done in a few chunks. It'll be all one big video, but it'll be done over a period of several days. So for today, this is as much project progress as I'm going to make, and at least it's worth watching. I'm going to go get a chest and kind of set up a base here, or a terminal here, I guess would be a better name for it. And we will see you next time, which will be in a matter of seconds from your point of view. Okay, that was about 2 days real time. I've done a little bit of work. I'm not sure if this still works, but what the theory is, you can have 3 blocks, then you put an upside down slab in the upper one and a regular slab in the bottom one. Of course they're identical, it's a matter of placement, and you can get through but mobs can't get through. So we'll test that theory out. This is all slabs at this point. This is blocked off so that a mob can't come up. Actually, I guess a mob actually could though spawn on that one spot there. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Now they couldn't get up, and I don't really care if they spawn here because I'm not trying to keep the population down. I just don't want them to be on my railroad track. And here's the next problem. We need to do our test here to make sure that this theory works. And that theory is, can you survive a trip on a minecart when you have the top with slabs like this? And I saw in part of my research took me to a video done by I think it's Franco Luigi and his sidekick Evil Pop-Tart, and I'm going to look that up, verify that, and link and possibly even do a video response to theirs, which was done like on version 1.3 something. And I don't know if they've done an update, whether their theories still work or not. They seem to, but they used glass as an alternative to glass iron bars. But I think I've seen slabs used. These are upside down slabs used in Minecraft server. So here we go. We're going to test it out. And it seems to work fine. You can't even see the slabs. As a matter of fact, now you can. Now you can. And here we go. And it's working fine. And we have it set up down here. I took the torch out from that one. Now, probably will take a little bit of damage getting out. I did. Okay. But that's fine. It's very minimal. So, good. That test worked. There. Now, won't need that anymore. And the other thing that I've done, these little rooms that I built along the way, again, I don't really care if zombie pigmen spawn in there or not. I just don't want them to get out and be standing on my track when I'm trying to run minecarts on it. So they can spawn in there, but they can't get out because it's blocked off. It's only 1.5 blocks. They would never get through it. So that worked out well. The only problem, I think the only weak point, I don't know whether the zombie pigmen can spawn on a block with rail on it. I couldn't find anything that would say that they would not, so I assume that they will. And I can't cover this one because that's where my button is, and for some reason I couldn't put the button there, probably because that track is actually occupying this block that's directly above that piece of netherrack. So I can't have two things in there. I can have either the button or I can have the track. Obviously I need the track. So put the button up here, and that kind of makes it difficult for me to be absolutely sure that the zombie pigmen won't spawn right there. So I'll probably just leave a cart there at all times. But I do have another quick experiment. Oh man, and I shouldn't have removed that block, because the really important thing is to make sure that the minecart with chest can go unobstructed. Oops, and that's... I wonder how you can do this. It should be possible. Maybe I'll have to just rethink my way of doing the button. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, and now it becomes a minecart without the chest in it. That's great. Okay, fine. We'll do this a different way then. Let's see, maybe we could put the button behind the minecart. Don't happen to have any cobblestone on me. That's okay. We'll just take these and we'll replace that with I probably don't have any room in my inventory. I'll put some of this stuff up. Okay. And while we're over here, let's rebuild my minecart with chest. There we go. And let's see, now we'll go back over here. Mobs do not spawn on stairs either, so that's safe. Alright, now let's get the... there are more rules in Minecraft than anyone can possibly keep up with. It's like the tax code. So you never know whether your little theory is going to work or not until you actually try it. I went back to the ranch because I had to pick up some more supplies. So that's how long I've been away from this. Like I say, this is about 2 days after the last one was done. Okay, now let's take my mine cart. I think one of the rules is I'm going to have. No, it's still doing the same thing. Okay, this is probably going to require a redstone. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe this will work. No, I can't do that. Okay, how about this then? How about this? How about we put it next to it? There we go. Don't go anywhere. There. See, do I have any more cobblestone? I do. I have one. Well, I have two, but I don't have much, but all needs one. Alright, let's try this then. We'll put the button there. Alright. There we go, and that works. Okay, now we're going to chase the minecart. It's going to run to the end. It should stop in that one. Did I put the redstone torch back where at that last one? It'll probably crash. Hopefully it won't be destroyed. And it should stop either. Actually, it should stop right on. Yeah, and it did. It stopped right on that one. All right, now I should have one redstone torch on me. I do. And there we go. And so, now at this point, the next major thing to happen will be to finish the rail, which is going to be a lot of placing rail and placing slabs, upside down slabs. I'm just fantastically happy that that worked exactly the way it was supposed to. Because now I should be fairly safe here as long as I'm all sealed off, all the doorways coming up from anywhere that zombie pigmen might spawn. My only fear, they don't bother me or anything, but I don't want to inadvertently run into one on the rail track. So they could come up here if they want to. I don't care. They're spawning. That's the big cave down there. And it doesn't really matter. They can come up here and look through that door, but I don't want them to come beyond here. So we'll see if that works. If I see any in here, we'll know that it doesn't work. And we'll have to come up with a different plan. All right, so that's it. So for my next time will be after I have completed the rail, and when I'm ready to go for another the secondary mission. I have not mentioned what the secondary mission is, and that's kind of a secret at this point. But you'll know about it in a matter of moments, because that'll be the next thing that we cover. But at any rate, that's liable to be a couple of days before I get to that point, just because of the reality of things. Which it has been striking me lately. I watch a lot of videos by a lot of people that are really good at this game. And if you listen to what they're saying, sometimes you learn that they are playing this game for hours. They will play it for hours. I heard one, he said something happened. He was playing a multiplayer, and something happened on the server, and he said he lost a couple of hours work. But that's not so bad. That wasn't too bad. And it's like, what on earth do you mean? A couple of hours? That's like a week's worth of work for me. So anyway, so I was thinking maybe I should do a series of Minecraft on 30 minutes a day. That would be interesting. It could be fun, as a matter of fact. You know what? I should put a slab up there while I'm thinking about it, because that should cure all my problems. Yeah. Make sure that works. Oh, no, I'm not going to make sure it works now. I'm pretty sure it will. If not, it'll just be a matter of tweaking. So I'm going to be working on the railroad for a little while here. And we'll see you in a matter of a second or two, which will be a day or two, depending on your point of view. So see you in that amount of time. Thank you. Okay, that was about a day, and I think I figured out how to fix the button problem, because when I originally built it, I had the button there, and it worked fine when I was the passenger, but it didn't work fine when I was trying to send a cargo cart with a chest in it, because it kept opening up the chest instead of activating the button. So I put the button down here. Then this button doesn't work when I'm trying to act as a passenger. It keeps acting like it wants, like I want to get out of the cart. So we're gonna test this right quick, make sure that still works. That does. Okay, now we're gonna test again. Get in there, and that, and that works. Okay, great. Wonderful when a plan comes together. I selected the placement of the power rails, the booster rails, at every 25. Not because that's the fastest, I don't think it is. It might be pretty close, but I was really just more interested in a fairly economical way to get cargo carts from one end of the rail to the other. And so I did some experiments in the creative world, and just came up with 25 looked pretty good. 30 I believe would do it too. 25 is going to be a little faster. Checking to see if all of these little stop places have been stopped off. That's the only scenery on the whole trip, the little lava lake there. Oops, I don't want to go all the way back. Don't want to go all the way back. Okay. And we'll stop. Okay. Get out. Oh, don't let me lose my card. Okay. Get him back there. Get him back there. Then we'll have to modify this somehow so that it's so that it works the same way, because here I have the same problem. So I need to figure out where to put my and I think this might be the best place here. Let's see. I've got these areas sealed off. I'm not sure if that one's perfectly sealed off. I think zombie pigmen could spawn right there and walk out into the area. So I'm not sure if that's perfectly sealed off. Let's see what we can do about it though. But I have another plan, and if you're looking at my inventory, you might get a clue as to what that plan is. So let's see here. We're going to do this and that, and then we're going to have our other button, and I'm going to put that button here. And the purpose behind that button is to launch my minecart. I still have another one there. Okay, that's going to be to launch this one, because I can't get to the one on the far side from over here. Now I've already tested that works with the passenger car, so let's test that out. It seems to work fine. And then when I'm actually in the cart, I have tested this out. I think this might be in the way. Let's go ahead and remove that. And what the heck, let's go ahead and put oh, I don't have any slabs with me. Okay. Well, that's a slight disaster, but that's okay. I don't mind the zombie pigmen so much. I just don't want to run into them. But anyway, now as you can see, we have some additional supplies for this end. But I want to... the secondary mission. We need to do the secondary mission, because the primary mission here was to build the railway, which is, as I said, something like 500 blocks. How the heck is is he seeing me somehow or another? Well, I just shoot at random. I don't think I can be seen from in here. Just ticked off or something, I guess. Oh well, anyway. So what I wanted to do, and I'm going to need some slabs for it. Okay, I don't seem to have any slabs here. So I'm going to have to break here for a moment, head back, get some slabs, and then I'll be ready. So be back in about 1 second. Okay. That was more trouble than I thought it was going to be. But I did at least get this straightened out. This works perfectly now. That one is for when I'm a passenger. This one is for when it's cargo. And nothing's going to get through here. That's an important passageway, though. That goes to Nether Fortress 2, which is the one with it's actually easily accessible. But so far, I haven't found anything of any use in it, other than I got nether wart there, and that, of course, is very useful. But now I have more nether wart than I can probably ever use. So I've looked through it. I did a little extra exploration a couple times back, and didn't find a blaze spawner in there. I think I'm going to go back and do some more exploration at some point, see if there's a blaze spawner. No blaze spawner, it doesn't really do me any good. It's not worth deconstructing it. Got all this netherrack. I can make all the nether brick I want. So no point in tearing the fortress down. It's kind of a neat fortress. By my standards, it's fairly large. But anyway, I won't keep you waiting any longer. This is what I did. Built a new little room over here. And in my room is a brand new nether portal. This one will go back to the overworld somewhere, I know not where. It's all done in in slabs. These are going to be steps, but I don't. It's proper stairs going up here, but I don't have any cobblestone handy to make any right now. So I just want to step through here, just to get a look at what's on the other side. And this will be a brand new place. I don't even know exactly how far it is. I hope it's going to be daytime, because I don't want to deal with the night. Ooh. Where is this? Is this underwater? The heck was that? I wonder if that was... Oh, wow. This is somewhere down in a cave somewhere. Well, that's interesting. And there's looks like we got a right in the middle of a an abandoned mine shaft. So that's pretty nice. Nothing can get, well, actually it can, I suppose. I'm not sure what that was. That was a glitch or what was going on. But I've got I have to figure out. At least it's not way up in the air somewhere. That was what I was worried about, was it was going to be way up in the sky or something, where I wouldn't ever be able to, I'd have to build a big platform down or something like that. There's the, well, that's pretty fortuitous, I suppose. But anyway, this is going to be, I'll figure out how to build build my way out of here somehow. And how deep are we? We are at what does that mean? 27. Oh, 20. Yeah, we're fairly deep, down around 27, 28, just above where you would find diamonds. So I don't have to go far down from here. Okay, I think I'm gonna head out of here. This is fairly well lit. This is gonna be quite an adventure to get out of the to get out of the place where I landed with my new portal. Should probably put a door up here. I think that mobs can come in through portals now. Though I've seen zombie pigmen spawn. I don't think they actually come through the portals, but at any rate, just to be on the safe side, let's put a little blocker there for now. Okay, anyway, well, obviously the next big adventure is going to be going back through there and trying to make my way up to the surface and build a base in that new area. And I'm going to, luckily we're making a movie now, so I'll be able to figure out exactly where it is. I did see that the X coordinate was on the 4,000 something range, which is basically what I expected. It's 500 blocks from here to roughly where I started, and it's something like 8 to 1 in the Nether. So for 500 blocks, you'd go about 4,000 in the overworld when you bounce back out through a portal. So anyway, hopefully I won't get any. Well, even that would stop even cave spiders. So even if a cave spider came out, that wouldn't be that big of a problem. So anyway, that's going to be a bigger adventure than I had hoped, because what it'll mean is I'll end up having to cave my way out of the location. I was hoping to be at the surface, but since this is way up near the roof of the Nether, my biggest fear was it was going to be suspended in air, and I would have to build a big column, like hundreds of blocks high, in order to get down to the surface, or it would be under the ocean, which is what I thought at first. But that wasn't the case. Either way, it was just a very dark place. Maybe it was because it was underground and the lighting effect from the portal didn't show up right away. Good thing I didn't walk too far. I probably would have stepped down into that one pit right in front of it. So anyway, thank you very much. That's it for now, Mark II, and we'll check in next time when we go back to when I get around to it. I got to come up with a plan for how to get out of that thing. See what kind of supplies I'm going to need. Anyway, we'll see you then. Thank you very much.